I'm 30 years old now, so now when I start a relationship, I have to think about whether or not this is the kind of person I would like to start a family with, right? Which is weird because I'm getting to that age, but I'm definitely not ready to be a dad for a number of reasons. One of which is I stayed up way too late last night just Googling grilled cheese sandwiches. That's the whole thing. I was just like, oh man, I should get to bed. But first, what's new with these grilled cheese sandwiches? And there was a lot, so I was up late. But I'm not even ready to be an uncle yet, right? You know, it still feels too soon to be an uncle. Let alone a dad. Being uncle still feels like a creepy word to me. Anybody, you know, uncle? It's kind of a creepy word, like uncle, right? You know, like. I was home visiting recently. I texted my sister. I was like, hey, do you have the kids? I'm looking for some uncle time. And my phone, on its own, called the police. I have friends with kids, and I'm afraid to end up like them because my friends who have kids, it's Portland, so the type of people who, like, all they do when they get around each other is sort of passive-aggressively brag about how brilliant their children are. You know what I mean? They'll be hanging out, and they'll be like, oh, Bergamot here are only 4 years old. And he's already reading Herman Melville. He is, yeah. We tried to start him out on something easier, but he said, no, it has to be Melville. He did. Well, he said it in Mandarin, but we understood. We all understood. Somebody else like, oh my God, that's amazing. Well, Chartreuse here is already playing Bach concertos on the harpsichord, so she's only 3 years old. Is that early? We don't like to compare her to other children. I think she's so precocious because when I was breastfeeding her, I would grind up baby Einstein CDs and drink those before I gave her the nipple. The third person will be like, oh my God, that is amazing, that's amazing. Well, I'm still pregnant with little Chuck Palahniuk here. That's their full first name, Fight Club author Chuck Palahniuk. And even though I'm still pregnant with her, I've been taking unsolved Rubik's Cubes. And I've been placing them up inside of my vagina. And they've been coming back out solved, so.